Welcome back. We are going back to the big story that we are tracking this morning of that concerted strike by top Congress leaders on Twitter. The one being P. Chidambaram, who's in a series of tweets has attacked the government, questioning the government's Kashmir policy, and the other being Kapil Sibal. Now, P. Chidambaram, in a series of tweets and also in a piece in a leading national daily, has come on and has questioned the government. This is not the first time. Remember, he had also sparked controversy by seeking greater autonomy for Jammu and Kashmir. Earlier, we have Payal joining us on the phone line. Payal, we spoke to the BJP earlier, and they have just one thing to say to the Congress and the opposition. They have said that stop behaving like Pak apologists. Now, what will the BJP strategy be, especially when it comes to P. Chidambaram? Now, remember, this comes on the backdrop when we've exposed and when we've shown how Congress gives tacit support to the Tukre gang. There is no word on them, but right now they're coming out and questioning the government's Kashmir policy, saying that all stakeholders should be taken on board. What is the BJP strategy when it comes to the Congress and the opposition demanding, when it comes to the Congress and opposition talking about Kashmir and questioning them on the Kashmir policy?
Well, of course, the matter is very simple, Sagarika. The government is going to take on the Congress and say that the Congress party should remember that whatever is happening in Jammu and Kashmir is something which has been ensured by their leadership. That's going to be the line that the BJP is really putting in over here, saying that the Nehru-Gandhi family is responsible for the Jammu and Kashmir situation of the day. So they do not need to lecture this particular government as to what has to be done. Now, P. Chidambaram is no ordinary mortal. He's been someone who's been the Home Minister of the country, should have understood the sensitivity of the particular issue. On one side, where he's spoken about the welcome, the fact that he welcomes the applicator in the place, he has to give some time to Dineshwar Sharma, who's recently been appointed. The government, in their wisdom, has given the entire mandate to Dineshwar Sharma to engage with various people, to engage with various stakeholders.
Right.
But if the Congress party is hinting at engaging with the separatists, that line is very, very clearly defined by the government, that they will not indulge with anyone who indulges in violence and anyone who speaks Pakistan's language. So if the separatists want to be a part of the dialogue, then they'll have to swear by the allegiance of the Constitution of India, which is not something that they have really done. So clearly, at one point in time, when we are trying to engage with Pakistan and and answer them brick for brick, at the same time, it's going to be a good service to the country if political parties just keep politics out of it.
Absolutely, Pal. Now, we also need to remember how forces are giving it back to Pakistan. Earlier, you remember how forces went out and showed Pakistan the mirror, showed Pakistan its place by going out and, teaching it a lesson for pushing terrorists, for resorting to unprovoked ceasefire violation. So, at this point of time, when the Congress comes out and questions government's Pakistan policy, isn't it in a way betraying our forces who because of Pakistan pushing terror and because of Pakistan resorting to unprovoked border firing, are losing Jawans?
Well, of course, and that's probably something which the Congress party needs to understand, that, any kind of politics is okay, but when it comes to national security, they should have just maintained a little contrast, and blaming the government for, civilian lives being lost and lives of soldiers being lost is something which is not going to be in good taste. And clearly, at this point in time, our forces are fighting it day in and day out, losing their lives, not really caring about anything, not allowing Pakistan's dirty design, both being pushed across the border and even internally. We've seen the kind of roles that these separatists have really played in the state of Jammu and Kashmir, especially trying to instill, terror and terror minds in the minds of the youth of Jammu and Kashmir. That is something which has been, a huge battle for India to really fight. So at this point in time, any politics which will in fact come in as a sting in a strap for Pakistan should have clearly been avoided.
Right. So, Payal, they're getting us details of what the BJP strategy will be when it comes to P. Chidambaram and the Congress party on the whole when it comes to questioning them on the Kashmir policy. Let's also tell our viewers that earlier today we spoke to BJP's GVL Narasimha Rao, and the BJP has made its stand clear, has also hit out at the opposition for being Pak apologists. It's a big story, big political story that we are tracking this Sunday morning. Now, let's tell our viewers once again that P. Chidambaram and Kapil Sibal have gone out and have questioned the government on Pak policy. Remember, there has been absolute silence from the Congress party when it comes to the Tukre gang, and at this point of time, they're coming out and seeking a political solution to Kashmir, talking about the interlocutor's role and also saying talk to all stakeholders. Big political fight breaking out this Sunday morning over P. Chidambaram's series of tweets.